Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another anime first impression video. It's going to be on I Want to Escape from My Princess Lessons, which is airing on Crunchyroll. Time of recording, there is one episode out. I believe it aired on Sunday, maybe Saturday. No, it was Sunday. It was yesterday. Days are piling on me. I do have a lot of series that I've watched. I've caught up with all of them. Just have not recorded videos. So I'm back to work. I am recording this before I go into work. But if you guys want to see more, I will be posting more this week for sure. The entire week will be first impression videos. And then on the 15th, we'll return back to our regular schedule of manga, anime, light novels, and so on and so forth. Reactions as well being posted here. So before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. Like I said, more first impressions are being posted, so the best way to do it is to subscribe so you guys don't miss any of the series that I'm planned to react to and give my first impressions to, for you guys to see what's worth watching and what's not so much worth watching. Also, if you want to further support the channel, you guys can follow me on social media by checking the description below. There's also a Discord you guys can join. Give some love there. I'm trying to revive it. It's slow right now, but we'll eventually revive it. So I do appreciate the support that we've been receiving so far. So, okay. Let's talk about this series. First of all, the series itself, it all points to romance if you watch the opening and the ending, but the episode itself is not nearly to the romance level of what it's probably gonna be. It's just setting up the story. So we follow the life of a little girl, and she grows up in the episode. There's a time jump in the episode, but essentially she is picked to be the princess, the prince wife in the future. But she's still young. She is from a noble family, but from a small estate. So she is sent to the capital, and essentially in the capital she is forced to take these lessons because she's expected to be the future princess as well as future queen. So she needs to know etiquette. She needs to know politics. She needs to know all this stuff. So I want to say maybe half of the episode is essentially her arriving into the capital and taking these lessons with like the most meanest and cruelest teacher that she could have thought of, and she's just making her take tea party after tea party, lesson after lesson, showing her how to walk, showing her how to politely say hello, how to politely eat. Like it's very, very, very much tiring and time consuming. And even after her lessons, she goes home and her maid helps her train for the next day because she doesn't want to get the teacher mad. So there's a lot of that going on, and essentially almost borderline child abuse. And the only family she has is this brother who, he's very much heartless. Like, he's there, and most of the moral support that he provides is like, think about how much this is going to help our family. Think about like how this is like, he's more worried about the future of the family and the welfare of them than the welfare of her. And she, as the time jumps, you can see like her kind of struggling but having some motivation to, like, almost, when the time jumps to her being older, she's like almost dead. Like, she doesn't, like, she has no personality. She's just doing everything because she can do it. She can answer all the questions that she can answer, and it is what it is. There is like a point where she's like training other girls for some reason. I didn't really get that part, or maybe she was just they were showing her off to the other girls, showing that she can be polite and all that, or she can be modest and all that. But other than that, there wasn't much to it. And then the episode shifts, takes a different gear. She goes to this ball, and the prince has another girl with her, and she's like, I'm gonna assume that you're taking her now, or you're courting her now. And he's like, yeah, essentially. And we think it's gonna be like one of those like villainous tropes or anything like that, and it's not. She does a whole 180 on her attitude. She gets real happy, and she's like, so that means our engagement is over and I'm finally free. And she's just overjoyed. She jumps to her brother, and she's like, you did a promise. And we get a little flashback essentially where she asked him, like, if the prince falls in love with someone else and doesn't want to be with me, like, can we break off the engagement? And he's like, I guess. And so I don't know if she was part of the thing, but she's so happy. She goes up to the girl and she's like, no more lessons, no more waking up, no more. She lists all these horrible things, and she's like, I'm so happy that you're willing to take the burden because I'm done with it. And she goes, like, obviously this is not gonna be it doesn't really cheer the newcomer, but obviously a lot of people go, or a lot of girls would go into the position without even considering all the work that there is behind being a princess or a queen. But yeah, she leaves and takes her maid, and essentially there's a whole scene where they're planning where they're going to move to a state. The prince does follow her behind, and we're going to get back to that, but he does follow her, but she doesn't let him talk. She's like, thank you so much, I'm free, and they're gone. And that's the end of the episode. Now, to the end credits, we get end credits, and it shows us, it kind of spoils, I guess, the next episode. It looks like she's gonna move back to her estate, try to live a regular life, but the prince is gonna be chasing after her, as in the prince was probably doing something to get her jealous, or maybe he was just confused, and now that he sees her true colors, he's now in love with her. Whatever it is, it looks like he's gonna be now trying to conquest her heart, and she's probably gonna be fighting it. So that's all that I have for that episode. Out of 10, I'm gonna be this one a 6.5. It was pleasantly good, so I do appreciate it. I think there's gonna be better series, but it is kind of be like a comedy romance in like the medieval era. Not really, maybe some magic here and there, but we'll see. For now, it's okay series. Go check it out. One episode on Crunchyroll. Give it some love. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Like always, don't be strangers. Oh yeah, more to come today.